What a way to start. Welcome everybody, I'm the Emperor, as the Valiant Vanillas play host to the start of the second season of the Winter Marble Sports Games. Here inside the Vanilla Dome, the fans are excited. We'll head outdoors for the first event of the season, the sprint for the second consecutive year. And here we are with our first heat of the season, the Aquatics, Bronze Tigers, Balls of Fire, and the Rainbows. This season is about to get underway, as we have some difficulty in the starting gate there. We are off! Balls of Fire to the lead with the Rainbows shoulder on through. The Aquatics, are they going to be able to catch them? No, they won't. Rainbows win the heat, the Aquatics will advance with them. So Balls of Fire and the Bronze Tigers will be, both of them, in their first Marble Sports Game season. Not moving on. Team Galactic, the Leaping Lemons, Stingers, and Sterling Swarm. We have our defending champion and second place finisher in this heat. Let's see how they fare. Sterling Swarm, quickest out of the gate, and they are holding it. Leaping Lemons in second. Sterling Swarm, run away with this one. Sparkle, absolute domination. And Flutter will get third, right above Nova from Team Galactic. Blueberry Buttons, the former hosts, Valiant Vanillas, the current hosts, the Flamethrowers, and the Citron Sprinters. And out of the gate, it's the Citron Sprinters, but Frost passes everybody. Wonderful move there made by Frost. And here comes BB to the inside. Will pass the Flamethrowers. Both will advance. Flamethrowers and Citron Sprinters cannot move out of this heat. It'll be the two hosts doing that. Team Eagle, Rouge Relays, Dodgers, and the Blue Moons here in the final heat. Team Eagle won this event in the qualifiers for this season. And we are rolling. It's the Rouge Relays out in front. Blue Moons trying to block Team Eagle. Here come the Rouge Relays. They will win. Blue Moon second. And a close finish there between the Dodgers and... that's a mistake on the graph there. It's the Blue Moons advancing instead of the Dodgers. And we're apparently hearing Speedy is injured. Down at the line. The medics are rushing over there now. But Speedy, minor injury. Concussion-like symptoms at the bar there. As we are ready for the semi-finals, it is the Leaping Lemons out in front, followed by the Blueberry Buttons. A nice shoulder juke move there by the Blue Moons, but they're going to hit the attenuator. Leaping Lemons will advance, and the Blue Moons will hold on to second. Blueberry Buttons could not get in the draft. Lemonade and Rover moving on to the finals. Sparkle, Rouge de, Aqua, and our hosts, Frost from the Valiant Vanillas. Sterling Swarm are going to get out to a lead like they usually do. Are the Rouge Relays going to catch them? I don't think it's going to matter. They will both advance. And Frost is going to veer off the track. That will be a did not finish for the representative for the Valiant Vanillas, our hosts. As we go to the first final of the season, Blue Moon, Sterling Swarm, Rouge Relays, and the Leaping Lemons. Who will win the first event? And we are rolling. It's the Rouge Relays out in front. They nudge off the Sterling Swarm. Blue Moon's going to get in the draft. They're going to almost hit the attenuator again, but it's not going to matter. The Rouge Relays win. Blue Moons will pick up the silver. Lemonade from the Leaping Lemons does enough to get the bronze medal. Our hosts will come in 8th, and sitting in dead last after the first event will be Team Eagle. But it is Rouge de on top of the podium above the Blue Moons and the Leaping Lemons. All three of these teams coming from the showdown last season. All three grabbing a valuable podium here. The Vanilla Dome fans are abuzz, as the first result standings will be the same as it is the first event, but it's the Rouge Relays on top. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the second event of the second season of the Marble Sports Games. Welcome everybody, I'm the Emperor, as we head back inside the Vanilla Dome for a revamped event from last year, the Obstacle Maze. The Dodgers won that event last year, but this track's going to be a bit different than that. We have the chutes that drop into the actual maze, so you must master both terrains if you want to win gold in this event. Those will be our 4 heats. Our host will be in the last heat, as as our first heat will consist of Firestorm, Shelly, the silver medalist from last season, Tiggy, and Eclipse. And, the Bronze Tigers just shoulder on by the Aquatics and Blue Moons. They are way off the pace there. Bronze Tigers and Balls of Fire will advance, but what happened there? The Bronze Tigers started in third, but just shouldered on by the Aquatics. And Shelly comes in with an 11:38. There, we can see it. So the Bronze Tigers, shoved the Aquatics kind of out of the track there. I mean, that is illegal, according to Chief Casper. There's no harm done, and they all finished, so. Sterling Swarm, Flamethrowers, Team Galactic, and the Rouge Relays. Last year's top 3 and the current championship leaders. That is a stacked heat, as the Sterling Swarm hopefully, but Galactic gets by. Flamethrowers gonna get second. Oh, no, they're not! Sterling Swarm robbed them at the end. Galactic's already finished, and the Flamethrowers just hit that side wall. Oof, that's gotta hurt for the Flamethrowers. As we go to the Rainbows. Citron Sprinters, Blueberry Buttons, and the aforementioned Dodgers, who won this event last season. They will take the near side, and it will make up some ground there, but I don't think it's the Blueberry Buttons. Rainbows. Oh, no! Another stall at the line, this time by the Rainbows. Rainy might think they have advanced him, but they bounce off the wall and swiftly sneaks on by there. So the Blueberry Buttons and Dodgers going to the semifinal. With the final heat now, with the Blue Moons, the Stingers, Valiant Vanillas, and the Leaping Lemons. Sorry, not the Blue Moons, Team Eagle. It is Team Eagle out in front as the Valiant Vanillas kind of take the catwalk there. They bump off the wall hard there. Team Eagle and the Leaping Lemons will be advancing. So our hosts will be eliminated in the first round. Vanilla, still yet to place top half in an event, which is not what the hosts are looking for here. Not a bad time though at 9:43. So Raptor and Lemon Juice will go to the semifinals. Team Eagle sitting in last place before this event. They're hoping to grab some valuable points here. They'll be in this semifinal with the Balls of Fire, Team Galactic, and the Dodgers. And pretty quick out of the gate there. Oh, Galactic goes down the catwalk, gets by the Bronze Tigers. They nudge up to the Team Eagle, and both will advance. Balls of Fire and the Dodgers will go no further. So we will have a new winner in this event, with Swiftly being eliminated here in the semifinals. So Astron and Raptor will be going to the finals, all with pretty good times there, I might say. Sterling Swarm, Blueberry Buttons, Bronze Tigers, and the Leaping Lemons. Sterling Swarm. Ooh, they go to stall. They hit that catwalk wrong, and they're in last now. Blueberry Buttons and the Bronze Tigers will advance, yes. Bronze Tigers stalled at the line, but the Leaping Lemons were too far behind. But Sterling Swarm, that was a very interesting strategy, I would say, entering the catwalk there. But it's not going to pay off. It was Barry and Tiggy moving on to the final. So, we will have 4 different teams in the final, with Team Eagle, Team Galactic, the Blueberry Buttons, and the Bronze Tigers. 1 captain, 2 members, and a reserve. Who will claim the second gold? Out of the gate. And, oh, the Bronze Tigers stall! They are out. Oh, and Team Eagle's nudged. Team Galactic, Blueberry Buttons. Team Galactic's gonna get by. They will win. Blueberry Buttons will get the silver. Bronze Tigers are stalled in the catwalk, and Team Eagle, apparently, they got stuck on a piece of glue sticking out on the track, so they will be giving consolation points for that. The Bronze Tigers will not, as that was just unforeseen there. The Team Eagle will get 2 consolation points, but it will be Team Galactic, the defending champions, already getting a gold medal here in the second event, closely followed by Barry of the Blueberry Button. Barry, one of the highest scoring marbles of all time now, only behind Ashton from Team Galactic, the gold medal winner from this event. As we take a look at the standings, the Blueberry Buttons will hold the lead, 1 point over Team Galactic. Rouge Relays fall to third. At the other end of the spectrum, the Aquatics and Citron Sprinters bringing up the basement. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the third event of the Winter Marble Sports Games here, as we head We stay indoors here in the Vanilla Dome for a classic event, balancing. Referees have positioned themselves on the snowflake above the track this time. We will be going in the order of the championship standings for this event. You can see Chief Casper there. There's King Icicle next to me, atop these little podiums here, with the blueberry buttons kicking us off now. And let's see how they do. They lead with 31 points in the silver medal, and I don't think that's going to be a great result. 261, so they're only leading the defending champions, Team Galactic, by 1 point. So a good result here from them, or any team really within the vicinity, could get them past the blueberry buttons. So Team Galactic is going to get a much better result here with a 309. That is their best balancing result to date, with the Rouge Relay is a pretty dark horse this season. They're on the first gold, sitting in third right now, and 270, they too will pass the blueberry buttons. Next up, the Leaping Lemons. Leaping Lemons always seem to be pretty close to the podium, but never able to actually achieve the podium. They did back in the sprint, and will come in with a decent result here at 291. Blue Moons up next. Blue Moons, of course, won silver that event, and ooh, that kind of came undone there. 221, that is last place. With Sterling Swarm, another team always pretty close to the podium, and very consistent, I might add. Will their consistency pay off here? It's looking like it. That's a good run. All pretty far with 311. They take the lead by 2 points over Team Galactic now. Team Eagle, a team statistically very bad at balancing. Let's see how they do. They're doing well here. They might have just taken the lead. And they did. 337. Team Eagle taking the lead. After performing pretty badly in balancing every time they have attempted, they now hold first place from the Rainbows, and ooh, that was not a good run. 211, that is provisional last. So we get a Marble's Eye view here. With half our competitors down, the bottom half of the field still yet to run. It is Team Eagle on top of the standings. Bronze Tigers, 4th place finish from Tiggy in the last event. Let's see how they do here. And, ooh, out of the gate, they looked angled, and that was not a good result. 231. So it will beat Rainbows and Blue Moons at the least, but Balls of Fire, and, that is the worst balancing result from any team of all time. So, yeah. Flamethrowers in the blocks next. I don't think they need to try hard to beat that. And 236 is not a great result, but, they aren't Balls of Fire. Hosts now, the Valiant Vanillas, and looks like one of them will get a 109. 278 for a total score, not terrible for the hosts. And the Dodgers, subbing silently in for the injured Speedy, and almost got a finisher there, did the Dodgers. 309, that will tie Team Galactic, but they will get a better score than Ducey having the highest scoring marble. Stingers holding on well. 321, that is 2nd place for the Stingers, with only 2 teams to go. So Team Eagle's now guaranteed a medal. It will be their 2nd in a row, with the Aquatics up now. The Aquatics, 2 to the left, 2 holding on, and I don't think that will challenge for the lead. 275. So the Stingers and Team Eagle are now guaranteed medals, with only the Citron Sprinters. Balancing champions, I must say. They have won balancing 2 times in the 2 times they have done it. They're the only team able to dethrone Team Eagle. Will they be able to? They are currently sitting in last with 6 points. Out of the gate they go. They're still holding. 3 of them always seem to do that. Citron Sprinters, have they done it? They have! 355. The Citron Sprinters win balancing for the 3rd time in a row. 355 to Team Eagle's 337. The Stingers will come in 3rd. But it's the Citron Sprinters on top of the balancing podium yet again. Team Eagle keeping up their consistency after starting in last, and the Stingers getting a good bounce-back result that they needed. Finishing last in this event will be Balls of Fire, with a pretty pitiful 175, as the standings will change now, with Team Galactic, the defending champions, on top by 3 points over Team Eagle. Blueberry Buttons fall to 3rd. Sitting in last now are the Balls of Fire. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. head outside of the Mogul yet again for the fourth event of the season, Team Pursuit. This one will be an outdoor track walled by snow. Teams will go down one at a time. You get a view of the track here. We have a large straightaway with a white arrow thing, and then going straight down to the finish line as indicated by that block of snow there, perched above the track. And starting us off will be the Stinger. Stinger's coming off of a bronze medal. Ooh, good, stuck there. Coming off a bronze medal in balancing the last event. So the way scoring is going to work here is there are going to be times, and if you cross the line, your time is what happens. And if you do not, as most marbles are looking like they're not, the Stingers do have another one rolling. They will have penalty points assessed by the judges. Ooh, they're going to nudge each other across the line there. Bumble shoves Sting across the line. Sting was going to use the 112. The Blue Moons trying to avoid. Ooh, they are going to get one stuck up there. The higher up the track you are, the more penalty seconds. You want the fastest time. And the mark to beat is a 112. And machines by the Stingers. And the Blue Moons have two right across the line already. Do they have another one rolling? They do! And the Blue Moons get three across the line. They will! With a time of 81.43, the Blue Moons obliterate the Stingers' provisional time. That was 40 seconds! That was huge for the Blue Moons. Here's some of the Rouge Relays. And, excuse me, 30 seconds. But Rouge Relays are not in good shape here. They started with a gold and have fallen off since, and it is not looking good for them. Yeah, no finishers, and 121, so the Blue Moons beat that time by 40 seconds, and oof, Rouge Relay is not looking too good as of recently, after winning gold in the first event. Another team sitting near the basement, the Rainbows, and they have three stuck, and they have one rolling towards the mid-section of the track. And, ooh, they're going to stall at the top with a 111.93. And they're second place above the Stingers and the Rouge Relay. Bronze Tigers, ooh, they have two stuck. They have two rolling, though. And, ooh, I think one of them stalled at the beginning of that section. And the last one keep it clean off the walls. Oh, they're going to stall right in the middle. And the Bronze Tigers are coming for 108.19. Which beats everybody besides the Blue Moons, way out in front. Citron Sprinters, who have never placed below first place in a team event. Granted, the only team event they have ever competed in is balancing 3 times, and they've won all 3 times. And that Citron Sprinter is going to veer to the left there. They have one still rolling. And, oh! Yes, they will cross the line. 102.49, so second place for the Citron Sprinters. Is the Blue Moons time just that good, or will we see faster times? Because currently every team in the 100 mark, besides the Blue Moons, is at 81. The Blueberry Buttons here, looking to prove me wrong. That one very persistent, almost getting caught 3 times at least on the bottom there. Straight down the middle, will cross the line. Here comes another one. The Blueberry Buttons get 2 finishes. No! Oh, that's gotta hurt for Barry. With a 90.22, the Blueberry Buttons slide into second place. Next up, the Sterling Swarm. Kings of consistency. They have not placed in the bottom half of an event since last season, in which they only did, I believe, 3 times. They finished 9th, 9th, 10th, and the disqualification. So they placed top 8 in 11 out of the 15 events they've competed in. And a 98.52 slots them into 3rd place here. Shine, coming down the line pretty quickly. The defending champions, Team Galactic, up now, as, ooh, they got one of them is streaking off into the distance. And then gets stuck! Oh! So they do have a couple rolling. Oh, that one's gonna get stuck. So they have 1 rolling now, the defending champions. So I don't think, with not 3 finishers and an amazing time, they will not be able to challenge the Blue Moons. And, oh, they're going to get stuck at the line for a 105.57. Mid-pack there is the Leaping Lemons up next. They, of course, won bronze in the first event, the sprint, and one of them shooting off into the distance here, and then gets stuck, just like Cyrus did in the last heat by Team Galactic. Will these two nudge him? Oh, they will nudge him, but no. We got two leaping lemons rolling, and 2 will cross the line. That will be Lemonhead and Lemonade. 95.89, that is better than the Sterling Swarm. Oh, Team Eagle, very chaotic exiting the gate. Leaping Lemon slot him to third provisionally with a few runners left. Team Eagle not going to be up there. They have 3 stuck way up at the top of the course. And there's the last one. Keep it clean off the walls. Up, no. It was stuck at the end there. Team Eagle will not get any finishers. And we'll slot him to 109.52. Hawk was the closest one to the bottom line. Balls of Fire up next. Balls of Fire has not had much success. And we all know what happens with the balancing line. And, they only have 1 runner left as they are entering the mid. Oh my, Balls of Fire. What? This is just going all wrong for them. They have not had any result in about 5th place. They've only had 1 top half result, and that was 5th place at the obstacle line. And it's gone all wrong since then. Up now, the Valiant Vanillas. They have 2 runners still going as they near the bottom. And, oh, he's gonna get stuck. Oh no, he's not. He's gonna get, like, either nudged by his teammate slightly there. Will they be able to cross the line? No! Just short for Ice and Twist. For 102.13. Good time there. The Dodgers now. Captain Speedy has recovered. Oh, 2 of them are stuck. Captain Speedy has recovered from the concussion in the 5-meter sprint after hitting the bar at the bottom field. And Speedy is actually running a very nice time right now, keeping it clean off the walls. Well, the Dodgers, yes, Speedy will cross the line first. Do they have another runner? They do. Dodgers looking to get 2 finishers here. And no. 171, not a bad time. 2 runners to go. The Flamethrowers and the Aquatics. The Flamethrowers now, of course, the Flamethrowers have had astounding success in team events here. And they're looking pretty good here. 1 stuck, 2 stuck. They do have 2 going really fast down the course, though. Could the Flamethrowers get some good points here? Have not finished above 9th place this season. They will get a finisher. Will they get a second? No. 90.15, though. The Flamethrowers shoot up into 2nd place. With 1 runner to go, they and the Blue Moons are guaranteed podium. And here come the Aquatics. Ooh, they are running well here. They have 2 past each other there. It's not a race between yourself, but more of a race between them and the Blue Moon. 1 across the line. Here comes a second. Can the Aquatic pass the Blue Moons? It's going to be close. 85.97 is not enough. The Blue Moons claim gold in the 4th event. The Aquatics will take silver. Flamethrowers will take bronze, and the Rouge Relays will come in last. Blue Moons, I believe, should vault high up in the standings. The Blueberry Buttons getting 4th. They will tie for the top now. So the Blue Moons standing atop this podium above the Aquatics and the Flamethrowers. There you see the standings. The Blue Moons now in 1st by 0 points over the Blueberry Buttons. Team Galactic down to 3rd. Balls of Fire bringing up the rear with 15 points. And sadly, the Valiant Vanillas do not actually have 1 bronze, as said on the standings. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Ice hockey will be out soon. Welcome back inside the Vanilla Dome for a very exciting event here, Ice Hockey. Hello everybody, I'm the Emperor, next to me, King Icicle and Chief Referee Casper. Hockey, going to be similar to Collision with a few changes, notably the pucks you want to try and knock to your opponent's side, and, as you can see, we will have it demonstrated by 2 former Marvel Sports Games teams, the Glaciers and Celestic Scions. They are going to demonstrate what hockey's going to be about here. As we take the turf off the field, and here we go. Both of these teams are currently retired, and so I see 2 to 3. It looks like the Glaciers won that because there were 3 on the side of the Celestic Science. So there you can see our matches, with the 2 fiery teams going to kick us off. The Flamethrowers, of course, won Collision last year, but they're going to get steamrolled here by Balls of Fire. 4-1! Balls of Fire. They have not been good of recently, and they just dethroned, I believe, one of the favorites here. With the Aquatics and Citron Sprinters up next, there's 2 to the top, 2 on the left, and that green one's going to center in the middle, so we will have a tiebreak here. And this time, it looks like it's going to be 3-2 in the favor of the Citron Sprinters, so the Aquatics will go no further. If there is another team that goes 2 and 3, though, the Aquatics will get priority in the standings because it went to a tiebreak, similar to what happened to the Wasps last year. Alright, Valiant Vanillas and Stingers. Stingers are going to come out like a huge wall. They're just going to steamroll into the Valiant Vanillas. 3-2 Stingers. Valiant Vanillas had nothing for them there. And here comes the Forky, and Leaping Lemons just absolutely slow out of the gate. Rainbows come out in the spear in just 3-1. Leaping Lemons are eliminated. It'll be their first bottom half finish of the season, I believe. Match 5, Blue Moons, Rouge Relays, and that looks like a tie. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, with the red one staying in the center. Blue Moons, of course, our championship leaders, and they're going to be eliminated here. That is 3-2, Rouge Relays will move on. So the Rouge Relays finally get another top half finish since the sprint. Dodgers and Blueberry Buttons now, and it looks like, ooh, this is going to be close. Is that blue one on the center or not? It is to the right. So, 3-2, Dodgers win. The Blueberry Buttons, currently tied with the Blue Moons, are out. Now we got a big rivalry here between Team Galactic and the Sterling Swarm, and that is going to be a drubbing. 4-1, Galactic beats the Swarm. Sterling Swarm, of course, Galactic is playing without their Captain Cosmo right now, just recovering from surgery. They have subbed their coach Luna in for this event. Coach, a good athlete apparently, as Cosmo is going to sit in the stands while recovering from surgery. 2 injuries now this season, with Team Eagle, that reserve Raven from Team Eagle comes out really late, but they're going to beat the Bronze Tigers 3-1. So these will be our matches for the quarterfinals. First up, we have the Balls of Fire versus the Citron Sprinters. And, ooh, Balls of Fire, very similar to what the Leaping Lemons did, come out of the gate too late, and by that point, they could not hit the pucks. 4-0 Citron Sprinters, domination. Here we go with the Rainbows and Stingers. Rainbows kind of had the better pushes, but they're going to have 2 centered, and it's going to be 2-1 Stingers. Pretty low-scoring match. Third heat now. Here come the Dodgers and the Rouge Relays. Heavy impacts, and I see 2. I think there's 3 center, and that's going to be a draw. So we go to a tiebreak here, and Rouge Relays are, yes, 3-2. Rouge Relays get the win and are moving on. So the Dodgers are eliminated. Still yet to medal are the Dodgers. And Team Eagle versus Galactic now for the final quarterfinal, and Eagle is going to get the win here above Team Galactic 3-2. So we will have 4 teams remaining as we head to the semifinals. First up, we will have the Citron Sprinters and the Stingers, then the Rouge Relays and Team Eagle. All of these teams have podiumed already, and this will be in the favor of the Stingers going to the final, 4-1. Citron Sprinters knocked out. They're going to go to the consolation match with the Stingers in a final. They did not have a great start to the season. They got bronze and balancing. That's pretty much all they have going for them. Rouge Relays and Team Eagle. And that looks to be a victory for the Rouge Relays. Finally, back in the final after an abysmal few events. Team Eagle and the Citron Sprinters for 3rd place, and that is going to be a 3-0. I believe, is that 1 across the line? It is, 3-0. That is a 3-0. There was a error in the scoring there. So Citron Sprinters will get bronze as we head to the final. Rouge Relays and the Stingers. Who will get gold? Out of the... Oh, that is just game and match. Rouge Relays obliterate the Stingers for their second gold medal of the season. With a 4-0 match in the final, the Rougelets are finally back on top. Bringing up the rear, the Flamethrowers and Sterling swarm. I do not think people expected them to get the bottom 2 spots, but they did. The Rougelets are celebrating today above the Stingers and the Citron Sprinters. All of these teams earning their second medal here, and in the overall standings, the Rougelets jump on top by 3 points over Team Galactic. The Blue Moons fall to third. Breaking up the rear, the hosts, the Valiant Vanillas, who are being very, greenies-ish, I must say, finishing 8th and 11th in every event so far. The Rainbows, Bronze Tigers, and Balls of Fire. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Welcome everybody inside the Vanilla Dome to the 6th event and the halfway point of the second season of the Marble Sports Games. The funnel spinning track has been set up in front of us here inside the Vanilla Dome. Fans are as excited as can be for this event. There will be 2 heats of 8 marbles at a time going out. We will start with the first heat of 8 marbles with the Stingers, the Flamethrowers, Team Galactic, Team Eagle, the Sterling Swarm, the Leaping Lemons, Rougelets, and our host, the Valiant Vanillas. And we are rolling. Valiant Vanillas are one of the first ones to drop through. The Leaping Lemons, oh nope, never mind, the Rougelets sitting last. Team Galactic holds the lead up top. We are now joined by a few others as the Stingers and Team Eagle now fighting in the third funnel. Flamethrowers and Rougelets, who's gonna... Ooh, Flamethrowers, they're gonna drop in last. The Rougelets will join them. The top 4 from each heat will move on. Sterling Swarm are down. Looks like... Oh, the Stingers are going to get nudged aside by the Valiant Vanillas and Team Galactic. And the top 4 will be the Valiant Vanillas, Team Galactic, the Leaping Lemons, and Team Eagle moving on to the finals. Valiant Vanillas trying to get above 8th place for once in an event. They have not done so yet. They have finished 8th or 11th in every event so far. Team Eagle, of course, and Team Galactic are rather high up in the standings. Team Eagle with 2 medals, Galactic with a gold, and the Leaping Lemons with a bronze. Go to our second heat here. The struggles are continuing for the Sterling Swarm. They've been consistent, but not consistent enough. Blue Moons, Aquatics, Balls of Fire, Dodgers, Bronze Tigers, Citron Sprinters, Blueberry Buttons, and the Rainbows. Here we go. And it's the Rainbows who are plummeting down first. And, oh look at that! The Balls of Fire are stuck! They're not going to finish this race. We're receiving word that it was a track defect that caused them to stop, so they will be given 2 consolation points, but they are eliminated. So are the Aquatics, Bronze Tigers, and rapidly will come in third there, meaning that the Dodgers will not be moving on. It will be the Citron Sprinters, Rainbows, the Blueberry Buttons, and last but not least, the Blue Moons. Balls of Fire kind of nudged into the Dodgers up at the top, and they just could not keep going, so Firestorm having some difficulties there. Bronze Tigers and the Balls of Fire both bringing up the rear in the championship standings right now. They've had some difficulties. No medals between them. As 6 teams are still podiumless after the last event, and let's see if some of them can change their luck here. Finals will be the top 8 as the stands are excited. Valiant Vanillas, Leaping Lemons, Citron Sprinters, the Blueberry Buttons, Team Galactic, Team Eagle, the Rainbows, and the Blue Moons. Team Galactic, of course, using their coach Luna in this event due to Cosmo's surgery. And, ooh, the Leaping Lemons just fall on through. Up top, the Valiant Vanillas hold the lead. Swirly trying to get a good medal here for the hosts. The Citron Sprinters down at the bottom, as the Blueberry Buttons have usurped the Valiant Vanillas for the lead. Citron Sprinters are going to fall through last, followed by the Leaping Lemons. So we have their top 6, and the Valiant Vanillas are guaranteed their best finish of the season. And it will be 6. No! Swirly falls through right in the final. We have our top 4 here. The Rainbows and Galactic fighting for third, and the Rainbows are going to fall through. Galactic's going to get third. Team Eagle and the Blueberry Buttons, who will get the gold. And it will be Team Eagle. The Blueberry Buttons could not hold on. Team Eagle, with their captain, will be getting the gold medal in funnel spinning. Blubby from the Blueberry Buttons will get second, and Team Galactic's Coach Luna will round out the podium. That is actually the reverse podium from the obstacle maze, just a few events previously. The Rainbows fall just short of the podium with their 4th place finish from Purple Paint. But it is Team Eagle now completing their trifecta of medals in 6 events, and I'm pretty sure they will be leading the overall standings after this event. And Blubby from the Blueberry Buttons and Luna from Team Galactic will come in through with solid points for their teams. The captain, Team Eagle, being led by Eagle, are soaring high today. The overall standings after this event will have Team Eagle on front, followed by the Blueberry Buttons and Team Galactic. The Balls of Fire still bringing up the rear, with the Bronze Tigers and Flamethrowers just ahead of them. The Valiant Vanillas will be in 12th place entering winter break with 44 points, and 6 teams are still yet to medal halfway through the season. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the second half of the season here, the second season of the Marvel Sports Games. I'm the Emperor, and inside the Vanilla Dome, a familiar event from last season returns, speed skating, albeit in a different format this time, and it will be an elimination-style tournament, like hockey was. You can see the matchups there, as we will have Valiant Vanillas and the Flamethrowers to kick us off. And our final match will be the Citron Sprinters and Team Galactic. Here we go with the hosts and the Flamethrowers. The hosts trying to get above 6th if possible. They were out behind. Here comes Frost catching up. Frost will advance. The Flamethrowers will be eliminated. The struggles continue. The only event they have placed top half in was Team Pursuit, as Frost comes in with the first time of a 5-6-1 and is moving on. Blue Moons and the Rougelets, bit of rivals here, these two teams are. The Blue Moons, they're neck and neck. The Blue Moons kind of have the edge, and they will win. Just barely over the Rougelets. The Blue Moons pick up the win. 5.48. Both those times were better than the time that Frost just laid down. Leaping Lemons and the Dodgers now, with their captain and Swiftly competing, as Swiftly holds the lead, got out quicker, and will advance. Leaping Lemon's captain could not mount any charge. And with a time of 5.17, the Dodgers hold the fastest time now. Here come the championship leaders, Team Eagle, against last year's second place finishers, the Sterling Swarm. The Swarm hold the lead. Can Eagle catch up? No! That is a dominant performance from Sparkle, who will be moving on and knocking out the championship leaders. Sterling Swarm yet to medal. With a 5.61, Raven's time is not good. Here come the Aquatics and the Blueberry Buttons. The Blueberry Buttons hold the lead. Will the Aquatics be able to catch up? No. Seafoam could not mount the charge on the Blueberry Buttons reserves. Another good time, 5.05. This competition heating up as we move along. Here come the Bronze Tigers and the Rainbows. The Bronze Tigers have had a world of struggles recently. They have not placed in the top half in a while, as the Rainbows will kind of destroy them here. So the struggles continue for the Bronze Tigers, with Tigris getting knocked out here in the group stage. Red Orange at the 5.16 for a very respectable time. Now we have the Balls of Fire and the Stingers, both out of the gate quick. Balls of Fire hold the lead. Can the Stingers catch up? No! Balls of Fire barely edge out the Stingers. Balls of Fire also having all kinds of difficulties this one. 4.76, they set the fastest time. Buzz with a 4.78 is the second fastest time. Citron Sprinters and Galactic now. Galactic has a huge lead, and Citron Sprinters will come nowhere close to catching that. Both of these teams won the event in the A-League and B-League respectively last season, and Galactic, with a 5.10 from Cyrus, will have a chance to do so again. So those will be the 8 teams moving on, with the Valiant Vanillas and the Blue Moons, Dodgers and Sterling Swarm, Blueberry Buttons and Rainbows, and Balls of Fire and Galactic. Valiant Vanillas and the Blue Moons now. The hosts trying to get a medal. They have not placed above 6th yet. The Blue Moons have 2. And they are neck and neck right now. Down at the line. Who's gonna get it? I don't know. That was neck and neck. We're gonna have to go to a photo finish for this one. Right before the line. It looks like Frost is just barely ahead. And the Valiant Vanillas are moving on. A 100th of a second. They will get a top 4 finish here and some good points. Dodgers and Swarm. Dodgers hold the lead. Here comes Sparkle, fighting back. Will the Dodgers be able to catch up? No. The Sterling Swarm finally gets something going for them. Of course, they may still finish 4th, as they usually tend to do. But for now, they will take it. They're moving on. Here come the Blue Moons and the Rainbows. Excuse me, the Blueberry Buttons. And the Rainbows are going to win. Domination from Red Orange yet again. Rainbow's yet to medal in this tournament, sitting way down in the standings in 13th. Blueberry Buttons with Bomberry are eliminated. Balls of Fire and Galactic. The last place team versus the 3rd place team, and Galactic is going to dominate Balls of Fire here. Wasn't even in the frame for a little bit there. Cyrus will be moving on. Will face Red Orange in the semifinals. Balls of Fire will get 10 solid points for a 6th place finish there. But that still gotta hurt. Valiant Vanilla, Sterling Swarm, Rainbows, and Team Galactic. 3 of these teams are yet to podium. Here come the Sterling Swarm. They're out of the gate the quickest. Will the Valiant Vanillas be able to catch them? Not even close. The Sterling Swarm are in the final. Frost will be relegated to the 3rd place match. But the Sterling Swarm are now guaranteed their first podium of the season with a 477. What a time there. We go with Red Orange and Cyrus. Cyrus holds the lead. Here comes Red Orange fighting back. Will the Rainbows get it? Yes, they will. Team Galactic did not hold on at the end. And the Rainbows will also be getting their first medal of the season. But before we do that, we will go to the 3rd place match. Frost and Cyrus. Neck and neck, but Frost takes the lead. Will Cyrus be able to catch her up in the final lap? No! The Valiant Vanillas will get their first medal of the season as the host with a bronze. 5:17 from Frost. We head to the final now. Sterling Swarm and the Rainbows. Who will claim gold? It's neck and neck. Rainbows barely edge ahead. Will they hold on? Yes, they will. Rainbows take the gold. Sterling Swarm the silver, and that is the first gold ever for the Rainbows with a 4:44, the fastest time of the day. Actually, it will come in the final. The Flamethrowers will bring up the basement with a 5:69. But it's the captain of the Rainbows on top of the podium above the Sterling Swarm and our hosts, the Valiant Vanillas. I'm sure the standings will shake up quite a bit with Team Eagle managing 1 point this event. And it is. Team Galactic jumped atop the standings above the Blueberry Buttons and Team Eagle. The Valiant Vanillas move up to 11th with their bronze, and bringing up the rear now, the Bronze Tigers. Thank you for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for the Dirt Race, the next event in the series. Welcome to the 8th event of the 2nd season of the Marble Sports Games, a familiar one for many competitors, the Dirt Race. Hello everybody, I'm the Emperor, and the Vanilla Dome is not going to be the home of this event as we go outside to the Dirt Race. Similar track to what was seen in qualifiers, with the finish line being a bit shorter there, as we are ready to get started with the gates lined up and loaded with Balls of Fire, the Stingers, Citron Splinters, and Team Galactic. You notice that asterisk next to Starry's name. Starry is acting as captain while Cosmo is recovering from surgery, and it is Balls of Fire out to the lead, followed by Galactic. The Wasp will fall to 4th, and it will be Balls of Fire and Galactic advancing to the semifinals. Honey was the winner of this event last season, will not be repeating their success, coming last in this heat with a time of 6:11. Lime King Citron Sprinters will also be not advancing. Valiant Vanillas, Blueberry Buttons, Blue Moons, and the Bronze Tigers. Twist got silver in this event last year and is out to a lead here, but has some difficulty staying off the walls and falls to 3rd. The Valiant Vanillas will not be advancing. Twist is out in the lead here and then just keeps rocking off the walls, and that allows both Bluey and Knight to get by. And Bronze Tigers will come in fourth. They've had a world of difficulties this season so far, sitting way down in the standings in last place with lots of bottom four finishes. In fact, they have not finished above the bottom four since the fourth event. We got our third heat here. The Sterling Swarm and Leaping Lemons are out in front. And the Beaujolais are way back. They will come in last. Or will they? Are we still going? Oh my goodness, the Dodgers. 10 seconds plus, I would imagine. That is a pitifully slow time. Sterling Swarm are done. Leaping Lemons are done. There come the Beaujolais. And rapidly just meandering down to the side. 10:04. That is the worst time that we have ever seen in this event. The Dodgers fans not too happy about that. Rainbows, Team Eagle, the Aquatics, and Flamethrowers, and it's Team Eagle out in front. Here come the Rainbows. They're going to make a draft. And did they get by? We're going to go to a photo finish, I think. It's not really going to matter as they both will advance. And it's a tie. So both the Rainbows and Team Eagle will tie, moving on to the semifinals. Speaking of which, we have our first one here with Night, Fiery, Shine, and Hawk from Team Eagle. And it's the Blue Moons out in front. Balls of Fire past them. The Blue Moons take it back. Will both be advancing? Oh, Balls of Fire make a nice dive bomb move at the end, and both will be moving on to the finals. Sterling Swarm and Team Eagle will not be able to. We have our second semifinal here with the Blueberry Buttons, Rainbows, Team Galactic, and the Leaping Lemons. Rainbows, of course, won gold in the last event. Will Yellow-Green be able to follow up Red-Orange's success? Leaping Lemons are out in front, and the Rainbow's going to try their same draft, but it's not going to work this time. They will be moving on, though. It's the Blueberry Buttons and Galactic that are eliminated. And it will be a 4-4-7 from Yellow-Green, a very nice time. As we are ready to head to the final event, or the final round now, of the dirt race. Lemonade, Night, Fiery, and Yellow-Green. Who will claim the 8th gold medal? We have not had a repeat gold medal besides the Beaujolais yet. Will somebody be able to here? It's the Blue Moons out in front. Nobody's going to come close. They will win gold. Their second of the season. Yellow-Green from the Rainbows will pick up the silver medal, followed by Balls of Fire, earning a well-needed podium. Lemonade from the Leaping Lemons will fall just short, as the Leaping Lemons usually tend to do. They are still earning good points here, as rapidly from the Dodgers is a solid 3 seconds behind every other competitor. But it's the Blue Moons on top of the podium, celebrating with their third medal of the season, their second gold. Will this move them to the top of the overall standings? I think it will. And it will. With a 102, they now have an 8-point lead over the Blueberry Buttons and Galactic. And bringing up the rear, the Bronze Tigers with the Flamethrowers in 15th. Not good for the defending third-place team. Thank you for watching. We will see you soon at Block Pushing. We are back inside the Vanilla Dome for the 9th event of the season, a new one this year, Block Pushing. Hello everybody, I'm the Emperor. As competitors will work their way down the speed track here, with the Leaping Lemons and Team Galactic going to be first up, with the goal to push the blocks at the bottom as far as possible, and the team that pushes the farthest will win. Current record is 29 centimeters. And the Leaping Lemons are going to push the farthest here, the 25-8. They will beat Team Galactic. Next up, we have Balls of Fire, who finally got a medal in the last event, and the Citron Sprinters. Looks like Balls of Fire is quicker out of the gate, and they will push way past the Citron Sprinters, the 25-7. Only a 19-5 from the Citron Sprinters. And here comes the Sterling Swarm and the Rainbows. And, oh, Sterling Swarm gonna push the farthest, 30.8. That is a new record for the Sterling Swarm. The Rainbow's been on fire as of recently, and those are the two best pushes so far from the Dodgers and Blueberry Buttons. Oh, chaos up there in the Dodgers lane as they almost shove quickly out of the track. but neither of those pushes are going to be very good. Valiant Vanillas and the Stingers up now. Ooh, 2 out of the gate, off the track on the Stingers lane. They're going to get 2 penalty centimeters for that, dropping them to last place while the Valiant Vanillas move up to 3rd. The hosts looking to get another podium here with Team Eagle and the Blue Moons. Another one out of the gate there on the bottom lane. It's only going to be 1 penalty centimeter, but it's going to be a worse push than the Stingers as Team Eagle slots mid-pack. The Aquatics and Rouge Relays, both these teams in the bottom half of the standings right now. And a 23-7 from the Aquatics is not going to be a great time. Our final 2 teams, the Flamethrowers and Bronze Tigers, the Sterling Swarm are now guaranteed a medal. And the Flamethrowers, the Bronze Tigers chip away at it. Oh, the Bronze Tigers won't, but the Flamethrowers will! That'll shoot them up to 3rd. The Flamethrowers team event domination will continue as they will take 3rd behind the Rainbows and the gold medal team, the Sterling Swarm. The Rainbows are now the first team in Marble Sports Games history to go back-to-back-to-back medals. The Sterling Swarm continue on fine form as they try to chip away at the Blue Moon's lead. And with the Blue Moons finishing last in this event, I think we will have a new championship leader. And it's the Rainbows! With their 3 consecutive medals, they move 4 points clear of the Blue Moons. The Sterling Swarm, after a pretty rough first half, have climbed up to third place, over the defending champions, Team Galactic. The Valiant Vanillas move up to 9th place, and the Bronze Tigers sit 19 points behind the Flamethrowers. Thank you for watching, and we will see you at Sand Moguls. Welcome back inside the Vanilla Dome for the 10th event of the season, Sand Moguls. I'm the Emperor, and the Sand Moguls will be a very fast-paced sprint-style event on a sand track. The current record, 2.05 seconds, held by Vanilla from the Valiant Vanillas from a test run a while back here in the Vanilla Dome. Our first heat will be Team Galactic, Balls of Fire, the Dodgers, and the Leaping Lemons. 3 of these marbles getting their first appearance of the season, with Nova getting their second. Galactic holds the lead. Here come the Dodgers. They block Balls of Fire, but I only saw 3 finishers there. Did the Leaping Lemons not finish? No, Lemon got stuck on the track, and it will be Nova and quickly advancing. You can see Lemon just stalled on the right side, or the far side of the track there. We move on to the second heat with the Rainbows, Valiant Vanillas, Team Eagle, and the Blue Moons. Vanilla holds the record, 2.05. Let's see if they can keep that record after this event. They're going to win this heat, though, with the Blue Moons in second. They look much faster than the time from the last heat. 2.06, Vanilla 100th off of their own record. That is a good time for the hosts. This will be Vanilla's first top half finish ever, actually. Because we're here in the 3rd heat, and Stingers and the Citron Sprinters. Ooh, that's going to be really close. Who got it? And it will be a tie between Lemon and Flutter, moving on. Both exiting the track at the same time. So we go to our 4th heat here with Blueberry Buttons, the Flamethrowers, the Bronze Tigers, and the Aquatics. Blueberry Buttons yet to place in the bottom half of any individual event. And Flamethrowers, ooh, who got second? That's going to be close. Flamethrowers will be moving on. And it's the Bronze Tigers. So the Blueberry Buttons will get their first bottom half finish of the season in an individual event. Whereas the Bronze Tigers will get their first finish outside of the bottom 4 since Team Pursuit 5 events ago. Here we go to the semifinals with quickly Vanilla, Lemon, and Heat. The Dodgers, one of 2 teams yet to podium, the other being the Bronze Tigers. They are going to advance with the Flamethrowers, though, and have a good shot at getting a medal. Citron Sprinters and Valiant Vanillas are eliminated. Here we go now with the Stingers, Bronze Tigers, Team Galactic, and the Blue Moons. The Bronze Tigers, the other team yet to get a podium. Flutter going in for the Stingers, only reserved to go twice. And out of the gate, Bronze Tigers Bronze Tigers are going to be moving on with Team Galactic in a very fast time. It's a record! The Bronze Tigers finally have something going for them as they set the provisional record. This will be guaranteed to tie for their best finish of the season, and as long as they get a medal, it will be. Turner getting the provisional record with the 2 seconds flat. So we are here in the final, the Bronze Tigers, Flamethrowers, the Dodgers, and Team Galactic. Who will win the 10th gold? It's the Bronze Tigers quickest, but the Flamethrowers might have done it. They were nudged to the side on the left there, and they have, by 1/100th of a second, the Flamethrowers will win gold, the Bronze Tigers the silver, and the Dodgers the bronze. So all teams have now gotten at least one podium this season, with the Bronze Tigers getting the record. Finally, some good news for the team. They won't be able to win the Marvel Sports games like that, but I think they're happy with it. This is a good moment for all the Bronze Tigers fans that were sitting on 34 points after 9 events. They now jump to 54. They are the only team unable to win, but Team Galactic will jump 3 spots, 2 points clear of the Blue Moons in the top. Everybody can still win this season, well, everybody except the Bronze Tigers, and it is really close. These top 6 only separated by 10 points. Thank you for watching. We will see you soon. Welcome back for the penultimate event of the season, the Triathlon. Here inside the Vanilla Dome, the track is set up in 3 parts. We have the funnel, the sand track, and last but not least, the obstacle maze track. And here are our 4 heats with 15 teams still alive, with the Bronze Tigers being the only team unable to win or podium. King Icicle, really excited for this event. This is actually King Icicle's favorite event. And taking us off will be the Bronze Tigers, Dodgers, Citron Sprinters, and the Sterling Swarm. Silently, of course, won this event last season. Can he repeat? It's the Sterling Swarm who drop in first, followed by the Dodgers. And the Swarm will be the first one advancing. Silently will hold on for second, fending off the Bronze Tigers, and well off the pace, the Citron Sprinters. That will eliminate them. Sterling Swarm, very high up in the standings, they are still alive. A sub 10-second run from Silver. And that is a phenomenal time. Rainbows, Flamethrowers, Blue Moons, and Balls of Fire. Balls of Fire also down in the order in 15. They need 2 golds, basically. And everybody's still in the funnel now until the Blue Moons drop on through. Flamethrowers and Balls of Fire next. And ooh, the Flamethrowers get by. They shoulder by the Blue Moons and will advance. Balls of Fire and the Rainbows, they're done. Now the Rainbows, I'm pretty sure will probably still have a chance to win. Balls of Fire are eliminated from championship contention. Scorch and Royal moving on. Blueberry Buttons, Team Eagle, Valiant Vanillas, and the Aquatics. The Aquatics have had 2 top half finishes all season, which is not good for them. It's the Blueberry Buttons up front here, followed by Twist from the hosts, the Valiant Vanillas. Both will be advancing, eliminating Team Eagle and the Aquatics. So the Aquatics will be eliminated from championship contention now. So the list is narrowing down to see if anybody can catch championship leaders, Team Galactic, the defending champions too. The Sifo puts in the worst time of the day. Our final heat now with the Rouge Relays, Team Galactic, Leaping Lemons, and the Stingers. Team Galactic currently has a 2-point lead in the top of the overall standings. What can they do here? They have a wide angle in the funnels, with the Leaping Lemons trying to get drop in first, and they will drop in first, followed by the Stingers, and then the Rouge Relays. Stingers hold the lead, Leaping Lemons. Oh, look at that pass from Rouge Quatre! That was a masterclass from the Rouge Relays representatives. The Leaping Lemons thought they have it until it just sneaks on by right at the final turn, and Galactic will come in last in the heat and the event. So this is now 2 years in a row that the championship leading team has placed last in the triathlon, and that will surely change the order. as we are now in the semifinals with the Valiant Vanillas dropping in first. Twist looking to get the second medal of the season for the hosts. Gotta stay off the walls there, and the Twist will advance, followed by the Sterling Swarm. So the Valiant Vanillas trying to keep their championship aspirations alive, and they are in the final. Silver will be getting in there for the Sterling Swarm also. Of course, we all know what happened to the Sterling Swarm in last year's triathlon, and Glitter got disqualified. Blueberry Buttons, Rougeoulets, King Silently, and the Flamethrowers. Yes, you heard me right. Silently is actually the king of the Dodgers Nation. We did not find this out until the other day, but Silently is apparently the royal representative from the Dodgers, and is not out to a lead here. It's the Blueberry Buttons, and here comes Silently too quickly, closes up on the Blueberry Buttons, and that will give them advancement. Rougeoulets and the Blueberry Buttons are going to the final. The Flamethrowers might be feeling robbed there. Look at that nudge from Silently. Ooh, the Blueberry Buttons will not be complaining though. Blubby now earns a spot in the final. And here we go. Fans anxiously awaiting to see what will happen here. Rougeoulets, Valiant Vanillas, Blueberry Buttons, and the Sterling Swarm. Who will claim the gold medal in the penultimate event? We are rolling. Everybody's still in the finals until... Ooh, a 3-marble pack drop in! Rougeoulets are well out and back. Twist bounces backwards. Blueberry Buttons will streak across the line, and they will get the gold medal. Sterling Swarm will come in silver, and Twist from the Valiant Vanillas will get the hosts their second bronze medal of the season. Rouge Capra will finish 4th after that wonderful move made in the heats. But it's the Blueberry Buttons partying today, with Blubby earning their second medal of the season, now a gold and a silver with 45 points. Silver, ironically enough, picks up the silver, and what will that do? Let's see. Well, the Aquatics will place in the penultimate spot above the former championship leaders Team Galactic, but it's the Blueberry Buttons standing on top of the podium, above the Sterling Swarm and our hosts, the Valiant Vanillas. What an exciting event that was. So last minute passes, overtakes, as we have a lights-off view here inside the Vanilla Dome. Wonderful picture of the podium with Blubby on top. Now what will this do to the championship? 5 teams remain eligible to win, with the Galactic dropping 4 spots into 5th. The Blueberry Buttons take the lead by 6 points over the Sterling Swarm. Team Eagle and the Valiant Vanillas can steal podium, and from the Leaping Lemons and below, they cannot podium and cannot win. The Aquatics fall down to 15th, and the Bronze Tigers bringing up the rear. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. For the final time this season, welcome back inside the Vanilla Dome for the final event, the Marathon. Currently, the Blueberry Buttons hold a 6-point advantage in the championship over the Sterling Swarm, and the Marathon track is set up here in front of us. There is an extra funnel spinning section set up before the sand track, and the competitors are lined up in the gates. This will be a 6-round brawl with all 16 competitors going at once. But before that, it will be an honorary match between me on the left and King Icicle of the Valiant Vanillas Nation on the right. So if you excuse me for a second. That was exhausting. It was a well-played match there by King Icicle. He's in much better shape than I am, as the competitors are lined up in the blocks for the first round of 6. And we are rolling. It is the Dodgers out in lead with the captain Speedy. Bumble is passed by Aqua there, and the Aquatics needing a really good finish, sitting down in 15th. Will cross the line second. Looks like the Rainbows will be bringing up the rear unless there was anybody else on the track, and there is. The Flamethrowers captain will come in last. So you can see Finishing first will net you 16 marathon points. Finishing last will net you 1. Your score will be added at the end of the 6 rounds here, as we are ready for round 2. With 5 teams still in contention, with the Blueberry Buttons in the lead, and they are doing well in this heat. Can they get a victory? No, the Rouge-Olays with their captain will be the first to cross the line. Swarm, Galactic, Rainbows, and the Blue Moons are the other 4 eligible teams to win the championship. And Barry putting in 15 points here, trying to clinch the championship while they can. Important to note, however, the representative for Team Eagle has fallen off the track and will be getting medical checks now. One other important note, from the previous event, the Leaping Lemons were accidentally given 1 extra point as, Bumble falls off the track there. The medics are rushing over now, but the representative for the Stingers not gonna finish this as the Blue Moons will win this race above the captain of the Dodgers. The Blue Moons still alive, trying to chip away at the Blueberry Buttons' lead. Barry will come in with 11 points here, however, Eclipse's 16 is gaining. So at the halfway point, the Dodgers are leading the event, followed by Barry and Eclipse. If the standings stay where they are now, the Blueberry Buttons will clinch the championship, as we are ready for round 4 of 6. Twist staying high up there for a while there. The Blue Moons streak across. Will they cross first? No! Cosmo from Team Galactic will cross the line ahead of Eclipse. However, Eclipse will net another 15 points here, trying to chip away at the Dodgers and Blueberry Buttons' lead. As Tanner from the Bronze Tigers, who have had their share of struggles this season, will cross the line last. With only 2 runs to go, everybody's wondering who is going to win the Marvel Sports Games. And unless the Blue Moons can really step it up here and the Blueberry Buttons falter, the Blueberry Buttons will be your champions. Speedy and Rouge on. First ones to cross the line here. The Eclipse will put in another 15, I think. The Blue Moons might take the lead here. We'll have to see how Speedy did. And Speedy will come in with a 14, so they will actually be tied. So they are tied for first with the Blueberry Buttons currently in 3rd. If the Blueberry Buttons can stay there, they will win the championship. If they fall to 4th and the Blue Moons win, the Blue Moons will win the championship. The final round. Who will win the Marble Sports Games? 3 marbles take a dive off there. The Bronze Tigers are stuck as Team Eagle is going to be the first to cross the line. There are the Blue Moons and Dodgers. That is a very important match as the Blue Moons will win that. So therefore, the Blue Moons have won the event. And Barry from the Blueberry Button puts in a slow time here. We'll have to see how many points that is worth. Because if the Blueberry Buttons will get 4th, they will not win. If they get 3rd, the championship is theirs. And with 65 points, they will get 3rd. So the Blueberry Buttons are your Marble Sports Games Season 2 champions. The Blue Moons are the gold in this event. Their 3rd of the season will come in 2nd. And the Sterling Swarm, even with a paltry 12th place in this event, will run in 3rd. The Blueberry Buttons fans are going crazy right now, as they have just won the 2nd season of the Marble Sports Games. Barry, their captain, earning their 3rd individual medal, 2nd of the season, and will net 15 and enough points for them to win the championship. Coach Dodger, I'm super proud of Speedy from the Dodgers, getting the silver, and Eclipse with the gold. As the lights are turned out here inside the Vanilla Dome, we say thank you for watching, and we will head to the closing ceremony to see the Blueberry Buttons pick up their trophy. The EMRC going to take their positions. Is that a streaker? It is a streaker. It's the same streaker from the balancing qualifiers. Apparently the EMRC just got out from a meeting with the Frostbites, the team on the right, about a potential league application, and the streaker has busted on as a fan of them. There was some agitation coming from the True Blue fan section, but we're going to continue as planned here. Thank you for watching.
Bye.